Hey everybody, this is Mark Blanton, and this is
Dr. Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism.
And we have amazing packages to Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban. So we would like to see you guys here. All you have to do is just go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and we'll make sure that your trip here is amazing.
See you here in sunny South Africa.
The food, the music, the vibe. Kick off your summer at the Ohio Black Expo Riverfront Culture Fest. Get your Black History Month discount now for a limited time. Free tickets to the Ohio Black Expo. Yeah, free. February discount all month long. Celebrate Black excellence. Experience the African diaspora at its finest. Go to OhioBlackExpo.com for tickets, updates, and more. Tell your friends. Share with family. There's no other place to be Memorial Day weekend. Visit OhioBlackExpo.com. That's OhioBlackExpo.com.
Are you a successful entrepreneur or one in training? You've got the vision, but do you have the right partner to build your brand, your team, and your future online and off? At CPRfirm.com, we offer expert consulting, financial guidance, and life coaching because we believe in doing life with our clients. After all, what is it for a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Founded by Callan Cash Coleman, we help our clients not only succeed, but plan to retire rich. Your business deserves the best. Start building your legacy today at CPRfirm.com.
Finding the right real estate professional can be challenging. I'm broker Melissa Wilson. I'm knowledgeable in all aspects of the real estate process. So whether you're looking to buy new or an existing home or have a commercial need, I'm here to help.
Make sure you pick up my two books that's in Amazon right now. The first one is Passive-Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy. And I talk about in that particular book how the system of white supremacy really runs on our daily lives here in America. In our latest book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we go through those steps to try to deprogram you from the system of white supremacy. Make sure you can pick up those books on Amazon.com.
Can I ask a question?
Okay, yeah.
Do you have a sex agency?
No.
Are you a pimp, as people like Jimon say about you online?
I am sexy, but I'm not about that. I'm not about these sex guys.
So I make love to them.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
You're not married?
Yeah.
You're so hot and sexy. And when somebody worships me too much, I hate it. It's about being a go-getter and hustle hard.
Watch Slay Queen only on the African Diaspora News Channel app.
Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
At African Diaspora News Channel, we cover stories that don't receive mainstream attention, and we serve as the voice to the global Black community. We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media, connecting the African diaspora one story at a time.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here. It is Tuesday, February the 25th. Ladies and gentlemen, glad you are here with us this evening. And we're going to talk about your homegirl, Jasmine Crockett. Hold on, let me check something out real quick. What in the world was that? Okay. All right, I'll just glance. What the? Okay, I'll handle that later. You know, you see an email, and you're like, huh? You know, but I'll handle that email later. But anyway, I'm glad everybody has joined us today, and we're going to talk about your girl, Jasmine Crockett, and I hope everybody's week is going good. We are already on Tuesday. Make sure to get ready for the new month that's coming, right? Well, Saturday, I mean, we're going to be, the third month already, right? But while we mentioning months, I appreciate everybody that has joined the African Diaspora News Channel app. I greatly appreciate that. It's really that app is more so like something that we've been wanting to do for a very long time, and we are trucking along. We're going to so many different ideas we have to introduce there. Even certain content people have been asking us to make, but I said it just don't have no value on YouTube, but I gladly will make that content there. So just be on the lookout for these things as we continue to truck and work. We got to work, right? I think I was talking about that today. We went through all these years with this building a YouTube channel, but we don't have no control over it. And that's why we say, look, I don't want to be in a position where a person can make a decision and then poof, right? Instead of when you were here or you had the platform, why didn't you springboard to your own, right? Then when something happened, we don't complain and talk about this and that and the third, but like, why didn't you do it when you had the chance? So that's what we're doing here. And now, do we have any problems with nobody? No, we don't. That's good. But we want to make sure that we, always have our place. And listen, the people that's on that app, right? The people that's on the app and the people that's going to be on the app, right? We always say we like at least 10 people to join the stream. That'd be beautiful. We're trying to get to our magic number, 10,000. Trust me, 10,000 members on the app, boy, we didn't really win at that point. So that's what we're working toward. I remember for years we were working on this channel, trying to build this up and all of that. Some people say, well, shoot, you should be happy with this. Once again, it's not mine. And because it's not mine, that's what it is. But the app is mine. This company is ours. So that's why we're building that up. So with that being said, if you want to be on the app for a discounted rate, you got a couple of days left, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of days, because after Black History Month, the promo for the annual is gone. So go ahead on, and if you say, man, you know what, let me go ahead and jump on that before that ends, go ahead and download the app, and then once you hit create account, hit annual, and then use BH Month 20, and you get 20% off of the annual. Make sure to take advantage of that, ladies and gentlemen. Or you may be that kind of person that say, man, I've been here ever since Phil was doing it in the bathroom. I want to be a lifetime member because I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Then you can become a lifetime member as well. We'll love to have you as a lifetime member. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go on and get into your homegirl real quick, Jasmine Crockett. Now, Jasmine Crockett has been having some backlash. She's been having some backlash that comes from an ABC interview that she just conducted. And this ABC interview that she conducted, she said something that got a lot of people's attention, and they did not like it. Now, Jasmine Crockett, as we have been seeing, because, the Democrats have been looking for a new person. They've been looking for a new voice. So they say, who can we use? And of course, the Democrats are making mistakes as usual. They following in the words of Kamala Harris, they following the same old tired playbook, right? The same one. Go find some loud-mouthed, sassy woman, that sort of thing. And no other than Jasmine Crockett. She's the sassy one. She's the one that's cussing. And the Democrats have not realized by now is that, you're showing your racism when you do that. Why can't you find somebody that's intelligent, that has some respect? No, you're going to find someone that's just sassy, the same old thing. And so I'm gonna go on and play what she said. Now there's black people that like that, okay? But then there's black people like myself that get offended by that because I know it's performative. I know it's not real. And then if you want to get sassy for something, Jasmine, get sassy for the black community. You're sassy for the Democrats, but you're not sassy for us. And that's why I say it's performative and it's offensive. It's not nothing that I can really respect, right? Because they got all that mouth, but they won't say nothing if the Democrats don't tell them, okay, Jasmine, it's okay to say this. Okay, Jasmine, it's okay to say that, right? Jasmine Crockett not standing on business for black people. Not at all. That's why that sister girl thing that she's doing, it's stupid at this point. It's stupid. It's literally stupid. But let's go ahead on and start off what she said on ABC. Then we'll get to her splaining, because see, what she said on ABC, a lot of people jumped on her, and it was on her bumper, and rightfully so. So let's go ahead and cue this up real quick. Let me get down here and where we at? All right, let's cue it up.
Because of their incompetence. So no, we are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you if you are unable to find a job, because I am telling people we are headed towards a recession because the United States government is the 15th largest employer in the world. And so firing those that work for the federal government isn't going to necessarily create new jobs in private industry.
All right. So that part about what she said about what $5,000 are going to do for you without a job, that's the part that people really had an issue with, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't want to rehash something I talked about already on the Friday stream. If you really want me to get into what I discussed on the Friday stream, make sure you download the app, and you can hit every Friday we do a live stream on the app. But let's play this again, because I want to hit something.
Because of their incompetence. So no, we are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you if you are unable to find a job, because I am telling people we are headed towards a recession.
Okay, so that lets you know the Democrats are still out of touch. The Democrats are so out of touch. And Jasmine, you're revealing that you're elitist, ma'am, when you say a statement like that, because I know this doesn't bother you, and $5,000 is like $5 to you at this point. Okay, I get it. Trust me, I get it. But to the regular people in America who, like you said, let's say they don't have a job, $5,000 will go a long way to somebody who don't have a job. It would. If a person really know how to stretch their money, they can hold on to that $5,000 or really stretch that $5,000 to 10. If they move the right way with it, they actually could. You never know what somebody could do with $5,000. Who are you to say what's $5,000? You talking like Trump and them discussing $5. That's, once again, the Democrats are so out of touch. They haven't learned their lesson. And I'm telling you, Democrats, you keep it up, you're going to lose the midterms, and you keep it up, you're going to lose again in 2028. Okay? Because once again, you're so out of touch with the temperature of where America is going. And definitely in Black America. Jasmine, how you going to tell Black folks in Dallas? Because that's where you're at, your district. How you going to tell Black folks in Dallas what $5,000 not going to do to them if they ain't got a job? Come on, Jasmine. $5,000 will do, man, people be looking forward to $5,000 on taxes. And they have a job. And they look forward to $5,000 on taxes. If they get that. And for sure, if they don't have a job, if they got $5,000 in income tax, they'll be looking forward to it. So like I said, you just don't, you're not in touch with the people. Because the Democrat Party, which is crazy, the Democrat Party used to be the party of, they for the working person, they for the, working person, middle class, working class people. This is the party for them. But the Democrats, have shifted to what they say the Republican Party has always been, for the rich, for the elite, for all these kind of people. Like, so the rich and elite went to the Democrat Party, obviously, right? And all the old Democrats that was there for the middle class and the working class and all of that, they're completely gone. So what y'all traditionally thought about Republicans, you have to think about the Democrats as well. They're for the rich. When this woman said we're not in the business of giving out money, that's, once again, that's an elitist statement. Because, like, how dare you give y'all some money when it's okay to give all these foreign nations billions and billions of our tax dollars. But if Trump just floats the idea about the money, then that is a problem. See, if you Democrats was for the right thing and you actually stood on business, this is what you do. You would say, you know what? I really don't like the things that President Trump be doing and saying. I don't. But I do agree with President Trump on this one. This would really help out my district in Dallas. If he can pull that off, this will help him out. And if I need to vote for it, I'll support that because my people do need some money in their pocket. And if there was a lot of wasteful spending and fraud and they want to give some of that money back to the American people, why would I be against that? That's what you have to say. You don't have to like Trump to listen. You don't have to like somebody to agree with something good they're doing or truthful that they may say. You don't sit up here and just be against something just because it's who it is. And you're making it about yourself and you're making it about your little party too. Because your party, listen, the Democrats was in power for the first 2 years of the Biden administration. The Democrats was in power. They had the House, they had the Senate. And the reason why they got the House and the Senate, because FBAs gave it to them through voting. And what did they do the first 2 years? When you talk about reparations, they could have did reparations. Who would have stood in their way at that point? They could have did an anti-black hate crime bill. Who would have stood in their way at that point? Nobody would have stood in their way. That's the Democrat Party. But once again, black folks give them power. They don't do nothing for black people. The Democrats are still on this. Well, look at this symbolism. Oh, look at Jasmine Crockett being a sister girl and with her sassy mouth. And another thing here about her sassy mouth. I think, was it the Breakfast Club interview she recently did? And somebody was talking about her husband. She said she's not married. She's never been married. And then she admitted that she never had a marriage proposal. This is what Jasmine Crockett has admitted to on the Breakfast Club. And when I heard her say that, I said, you never had a marriage proposal, huh? I said, ooh, as a man, that says a lot. That says a lot. Jasmine, let me tell you something. And I'm just telling you as a man. I know some of the reason why you didn't get no marriage proposal, why a man didn't look at you enough to say he wanted to marry you. I'm going to give you a hint. You have 2 eyes, you have 2 ears, you have 1 mouth. Use your eyes and ears a lot more than your mouth. That's what's probably going to help you to get some marriage proposals, okay? Just saying. Because men don't like all that mouth all the time. I'm telling you, men, they go along with it sometimes, but men don't want to hear all that. And I can imagine if you talking this way on TV, I can imagine how you would be in a relationship. Lord. Ain't that right, gentlemen? You don't want to hear all that mouth. No. No man want to hear that. You know the Bible teaches be on a rooftop alone, in a corner somewhere alone, than be in a house with a contentious woman. The Bible teach you that. And that mouth, Now, because that mouth got in trouble, then she want to start splaining on another clip. And we'll get to that clip here in a minute. Now, Cynthia says she has the nerve. How dare she speak for me? Yeah, it's like, how you gonna sit up here and say, I don't need $5,000. I got kids. You know, all my kids are grown, but I got one that's not grown. But still, I got kids. I can use $5,000. My kids can use $5,000. The ones who grown is paying taxes. Like, everybody can use $5,000. How could you be against that? You know, you have to be a sorry somebody to say, we not the business of giving money, but we see all the money that's going out. Then when it's time to give money to the American people, even just talk about the idea of it. Oh, what that's going to do for people that ain't got a job. Huh? Like, but the Democrats know how to pick them, though. The Democrats know how to pick them. Oh, the Democrats know how to pick them. They know how to pick them. They do not select no one that's going to stand on business for FBAs. They're not going to do it. They have to be compromised somewhere. Okay? Now, let's get to the video where Jasmine is splaining. I want y'all to hear this.
I just want us to go live really quickly because y'all is wearing me out. Like, you know, I
I better understand why black folk got hoodwinked and got caught up and started saying that Kamala wasn't black enough or she wasn't even black at all and all this kind of stuff, because legitimately another member of Congress sent me a video of a woman who supposedly is a teacher. And I'm saying supposedly because I am hoping to God that this woman is not an educator of our future scholars, because for whatever reason, people don't question when right-wing media puts out things about me. Now, would you think that I'm their bestie, or that I am literally their number one enemy? Or for all of those saying we're the Democrats? And then when people are out there and they're fighting for you, you immediately believe some of the most ridiculous stuff ever. You can go and look at all the videos of me and all the things that I fought for, even my conversations around reparations, and then you're not even questioning. Like, this video kind of ended abruptly. Y'all ain't got no questions. Y'all just like, oh, okay. And legitimately, this ABC interview, it's on YouTube. Like, it's just a matter of like Googling. You can see the entire interview. And if you have an issue with what I said, then that's perfectly fine, because, you know, for now, at least, we live in a free country. But let me tell y'all exactly what I said, since some of y'all are really confused because Elon and his friends decided to put it out there. What I said was, what is $5,000 going to do for you if you don't have a job? That is what I said. That is what I said. Because I can tell you that there's a lot of people that are losing their jobs with the federal government and could care less about a $5,000 check. There's a lot of people that are going to lose their jobs as it relates to private industry that could care less about a $5,000 check. So what I was saying is, what is $5,000 if you ain't got no job? Because right now we are headed towards a recession. These were my exact words, and you don't have to believe me. Just Google the ABC live interview with me, and you will see that they intentionally stopped the recording right after I said, what is $5,000? Because they believed that people would not research and figure it out on their own. And sadly enough, like, MAGA doing it is like one thing. To have a colleague send me a video of a black woman that is an educator, and she's out here livid talking about this, why she can't stand me. Man, we've never met a day in our lives. You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta love me, but at least get your facts together. Oh, I'm just telling y'all what I know, and you can again go into your own research if it's not too much for you. But you can do your research and figure out who voted for the American Rescue Plan, and you can figure out who it was that controlled the House at that time. You can figure out who it was that voted on the Senate side. It was the Democrats, y'all. It was the Democrats. And that was because it was a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. And guess what? They were trying to save our economy. And guess what? They did save our economy. And guess what? This literally ended right now. Don't believe me? Look at the Dow. Look at private industry. Look at the fact that costs are going up, yet jobs are going down. That is a recipe for a recession. So no, it is not cute. It is not fun to sit up here and throw out some money. And in fact, what the speaker said was that would be good for our campaigns. Like, legitimately, like literally, he just put it out there so that people, the only thing they'll remember, some people, I guess, is that he said he was going to give out $5,000. And it's a lie. It is a lie. Like everything else he does, lie. But if y'all want to believe the lies, then that's just on y'all. But I just wanted to make sure that I set the record straight, because for whatever reason, some people just cannot take it upon themselves to go on YouTube or go onto Google and figure out what I said.
Y'all, I saw what y'all said in the chat as this woman was talking. Hold on. I got to get to that part. Y'all calling her the super congresswoman, huh? But you know, y'all may be on to something, because she is like Tiffany Henyard in a lot of ways. She's just not been proven to steal anything. But you know, hold on, and I know what y'all was saying. Hold on, let me find that part. I know exactly what y'all talking about. Hold on. Am I get to it? Give me a second.
Not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work.
What is that?
No comment.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
Y'all right about that. Jasmine Crockett is the Congress version of the super mayor. I did not realize that when I started listening to her and the things she was saying. I mean, the lashes, you know, the flipping of the hair constantly, the mouth. I was like, oh my God, y'all was on to something. She is a super congresswoman. Okay. All right. That was funny. Yes, Jane, I like Tiffany better. I like Tiffany all day long. I take Tiffany because, hey, at least Tiffany show that she will jump in a fight and she will live the fist fight. Okay, she will defend her man and all of that. You're not gonna see Jasmine Crockett messing up them bundles. That's not about to happen. Tiffany, like, forget these bundles. I'm knuckling up. I'll knuckle up with a man. Hey, I got nothing but respect for Tiffany on that. When Tiffany went in there and was swinging first, even though she got slammed to the ground, but her heart's in the right place, right? Oh man, yeah, she a super congresswoman. But let's go back. Let's go back to Jasmine here, because something she said that got on my last nerves. Oh my God, y'all are funny. The super congresswoman. Okay, yeah, I think that we need to start calling her that, the super congresswoman. And people are like, what y'all talking about the super congresswoman? Like, well, you know, it started in our chat, right? But hold on, let me start this over.
I just want us to go live really quickly because y'all is wearing me out. Like, you know, I better understand why black folk got hoodwinked and got caught up and started saying that Kamala wasn't black enough or she wasn't even black at all and all this kind of stuff, because legitimately another member of Congress sent me a video.
And just the way she said legitimately, and then look, check this out. I heard that Jasmine Crockett went to a private school, and it was one of the private schools that had no black people. I mean, maybe one or two sprinkled in and her. So she was cultured around the folks at her private school that she went to. And because it's like, the way she said literally, I'm like, man, we don't talk like that. Literally? I'm like, what black person talk like that? I'm not saying you got to talk hood. That's not what I'm saying. Listen, I know plenty educated black people who just, you know, understand the English language, and they don't speak with Becky's cadence. You know what I'm saying? But she's talking about Kamala, saying, oh, she wasn't black enough. She wasn't an FBA. That's just really what it was. And then when she had a chance to do right by FBAs, she did not. Like, Jasmine, you can't go back and change history. You just can't do it. People didn't vote for that lady because, one, she was cosplaying. It depends on whoever she was around. That's what she'll morph herself to. Right? If she's around a bunch of Indians, hey, I'm Indian. If she's around black folk, hey, I'm black. She won't stand on anything. I respect her more and say, yes, you know, I am East Indian, and yes, I am Jamaican. Okay, cool. No problem. Stand on it. But Kamala Harris's history, and then also what happened in office. Now, Jasmine, you explaining yourself, just come. Listen, Jasmine, all you had to do was say, listen, I shouldn't have said that, because I know a lot of people could use that. And I'm just kind of speaking out of my mind, because to me, $5,000 is not what it used to be to me. So I guess maybe it's why I said it. But I had to remember that at one point in time, I wasn't in this position. And $5,000 would have been massive to me to get outside of tax season. So, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I apologize for that. You know, listen, sometimes you got to just come out and just say it like that. Yeah, people going to like, oh, yeah, but you shouldn't have said. That's okay. But when you say something like that, you're going to quieten the temperature down, and then you just move on to the next thing. But then when you try to double down on what you said, you don't make it like Jasmine. See, you didn't really have no stains on your name. at all. But Jasmine, you're working on it. You're working on it. You should not, if you want to keep a political career and you don't want like all the FBAs to Voltron up on you to the point where now nobody want to hear you even say a word, then quit while you're ahead, Jasmine. Just go be sassy with Nancy Mace. Go be sassy with Bad Bill Bush Body, like you said, right? Go be sassy with them. Don't be sassy in speaking on things you put like this, Jasmine. You don't know enough, because if you knew enough, you would have been knowing where that money been going with USAID. You've been knowing all the money been going with the Department of Education. If you knew enough, right? So you don't know enough to be speaking the way you're speaking on some issues. Okay, you don't like Elon Musk. Who the hell cares? You don't like Trump. Don't matter. He's the president. There are people that don't like you. Don't matter. You're a congresswoman or you're a super congresswoman, right? Don't matter if people don't like you. Somebody not liking you don't change your position. So there was a video today. Somebody asked her if she could say something to Elon Musk, what she saying, and she ended up saying like on there, she would tell him F off. I'm like, that's not going to stop Elon Musk doing what he's doing because you said that. And then I seen some silly people. Oh, see, yeah. Oh, see, the Democrats need to put her up in 2028. I'm like, and the Democrats put her up in 2028. Guess what's going to happen? The Democrats is going to lose. Hold on. Philip Don said, I think she ran through just like Sexy Red. Well, of course, I can't confirm that. I have no history of her life. But, Isabel says you can call Jasmine Crockett super rep. Oh boy, yeah, she's something. Yeah. She's something. Maybe she need to hook up with Tiffany Hinyard and I think Tiffany talking about a podcast. She need to go on Tiffany's show. I think that'll work out real good for her. You say your cousins back home in Oakland are losing it and trying to go to bat for them folks. I don't know why, John. And okay, you said Jasmine Crockett went to the Mary Institute of St. Louis County. That's a very diverse school. Not to mention she went to the University of Houston. That's also a diverse school. Well, they say, well, she's in Dallas, okay? And I just heard her private school. I don't know what the Mary Institute is. I don't know what year she went. I don't know. Schools do change. There are private schools that want more diverse crowds, and so they start recruiting them. They got ones right here in Houston that are private schools. And they were traditionally a lot of the folks. And what they try to do is try to go to the black private schools and try to recruit a lot of black people to go to their schools. Some got more blacks than others. Some barely got black people sprinkled in, right? So we don't know. We talking about when Jasmine went. Maybe not today. I don't know. I don't know her time period. That's just what we kind of heard, okay? Can't confirm it, but that's what we kind of heard. But in a way, it would make a little sense. Because from what I'm hearing about her history, she wasn't in a quote-unquote hood like black folks and raised like us. Because you got to think about the Democrats, every time they pluck somebody out, do they really come from those backgrounds like the rest of us? If you start doing some research and combing through their backgrounds, like who is her parents? And I'm going to look more into Jasmine Crockett's background. I want to know more about her parents, what they did for a living, then I want to know more about her. Since she's putting herself out there, at first I wasn't even caring about her background like that too much, but there's something to it with her. Why her? Why they pick that one? Because the Democrats, they're trying to find somebody right now. But Democrats, Jasmine Crockett does not resonate with black people. She just don't. But let's get back to what she was saying earlier.
Of a woman who supposedly is a teacher, and I'm saying supposedly because I am hoping to God that this woman is not an educator of our future scholars, because for whatever reason, people don't question when right-wing media puts out things about me.
Ma'am, you put out things about you. They only repeating what you said. Why it has to be right-wing media all the time? Y'all have to understand, Democrat shills like Jasmine Crockett, of course she's going to be a Democrat shill. She's a super congresswoman, right? Or super rep, whatever y'all want to say. If you criticize the Democrats, you're MAGA. Yes. So right now, because I'm criticizing Jasmine Crockett for the error of her ways, I'm MAGA. Yeah, y'all just want Trump or whatever. Okay, and if somebody wants Trump, doesn't change the fact of what you said. And what you said was so tone deaf and silly, because I don't know no American that don't want no money. Once again, Elon Musk keep trying to get money. He got enough of it. And he's still trying to get more. So if he's trying to get more, what about the average American that want some money? Some people be like, man, I'm content at this amount of money. I don't need no more. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But people like that, they don't want to stop making money. Because to me, it's not even about the money at that point. It's about the game of it, the hustle of it. Ooh, I made more. Ooh, I made more. XYZ, right? Now, she talked about, on the other clip, about, oh, they messing up the economy and laying people off. Well, first and foremost, how did Trump mess up the economy being in office, 25 days? 35 days now? How did he mess up the economy? The economy was messed up last year when Biden was in office. You was acting like, man, I talked to so many black business owners from all kind of industries and people who even wasn't black as well that I know who got businesses. And all of them had said 2024 was a year of hell for businesses. Why? Because if the people don't have money to spend, then they can't go to your business. At one point in time, when the economy was good, because that's called it what it is, Trump left Biden a great economy. He really did. And we was riding off the Trump economy, I say up until the end of 2023. And then the 2024 come, now you're really into the Biden economy, and it went to hell. It was not, 2024 was not a good year. Not for us either. Now, 2025 is starting to look a little bit better. Definitely than 2024 for so far. So, but it still takes time. You can't expect Trump to fix Biden's mess in 35 days. Now I say, oh, he laying people off. Okay. If you're in debt, see, this is people talking that don't know how to run any kind of business, either on the small level, large level. If you got a lot of debt in a business, right? Certain amounts of money not coming into your business. You are in the red. You're going to start looking at, okay, I'm in the red. Where can I start cutting? Because I got to cut things because we got to get back at least into the green. So certain cuts we're going to have to make may have to get us back into the green. Now, when the economy get back up again, then I can go and probably rehire again, bring people in. Payroll is going to be your highest cost in any business. The reason why the folks have an $11 trillion wealth gap is because for 250 years, they paid zero in payroll. They got to make hand over fist off of everybody. Trust me, if everybody that's here that does work for us here in this platform, if I didn't have to pay none of them a dime and I got to keep all the money, okay, I would be very well off right now because I don't have no payroll. But when you have a payroll, it costs a lot of money. So then you get to a point is, okay, I got to start cutting certain amounts of dollars out because I can't afford it. So let's go on a small number. I got to cut $12,000 out of my payroll. I got to cut it because that's kind of deficit we have. We can't keep affording to pay this extra $12,000 in payroll because the more and more we keep paying it, the more deeper and deeper and deeper we're getting in the red. So you have to start cutting. Now you can cut one of two ways. You can either completely cut somebody or you can reduce pay. What I can tell you about the reducing pay, you may run into a problem with that because you still want them to do the same job, but they're like, well, I'm not going to, I reduce my pay and this and that. Well, they could have fired you, though. Do you want zero pay or maybe a reduced pay? But some people, you may have to give them a zero pay, which is letting them go because you may run into that problem. You may run into it. Or another way to cut pay, and be honest with you, corporations do this. The only way me to cut pay, I still need the workers, but how can I cut pay? Oh, they got some immigrants that just came across that border. I can pay them X amount of dollars that I don't have to pay these Americans. Another way some people cut pay is you hire people overseas, right? Because the economy is so bad. I'm just being 100 with you what corporations do. Regardless, you're going to have to make cuts, no matter how you do it, until the economy go back up again. You understand? That's just business 101. How many times have you heard on your job? I've heard it on my job before. We got to cut pay. We got to lay off about 5% of the workforce. Now they just discussing numbers. They're not even seeing who it is. They just say, hey, whatever you do, y'all managers choose who you laying off. We got to cut this by 5% because we too much in the red. Give them a severance package, whatever, but we got to cut. We got to do 5% cut. So if you're $36 trillion in debt, what they say the federal government have, and correct me if I'm wrong, they said up to 2 million employees, I could be wrong. And then they find out a lot of these people, what they're doing, it's like, huh? This what you do for a living? Really? Like that, right? And getting paid a bag? Yeah, you're going to start cutting that. Yeah, you will. Well, how she don't understand that? You're going to cut off all the foreign aid. Why? Because we shouldn't be giving that money to nobody anyway. We're in freaking debt. We're in the red. You can't just keep doing what you're doing or the nation's going to collapse. That's happened to so many nations in the past. Getting massive debt, they don't get out of it, and it collapses. In your personal life, if you're getting a massive debt, it's going to collapse. You're going to be filing bankruptcy and everything else. It's the same thing. Now, you said around the house with Mike, letting folks go is tough. It is tough. You never want to let people go. You want to keep them, right? But do you want to get to a point where you tell them, yeah, I know you're expecting to get paid today, but I ain't got it. Hopefully I got it next time around. Because I'm going to tell you about people. People are all good with you till you say you can't pay them. They'll love you to death all day long, but tell them you can't pay them. You're going to see where that love go real quick. And nobody got no love for you like that. So you got to let somebody go. Not like you want to, but it's best to pay them their final check than you have them work for 2 weeks or a month, and then you ain't got their money. Then it's going to be a problem. They're going to be online talking about, I worked all that time for them, and they didn't even pay me, and this and that. If they knew they was having trouble, they should have said something. Like. Now, Damon say they mad because they coming back to the office. Hey, I don't know how it is to work from home, until now. But in my career, it was always going to the plant. Every job I ever had in my life, it was get my behind up in the morning and go to the plant and work. And I do my 12 hours, and I go my happy self home. That's exactly what happened with me. So I never knew about that working. And remember, working from home came during the pandemic because they wanted people to social distance. They want people to, spreading, the virus and all of that. So that was understandable, working from home. But after they discovered, well, certain jobs really don't need people in the office, which is cool in a way. But some people was kind of milking it, or some people was messing it up, doing too much. Some people should be working, they doing other things, instead of working. It is what it is, right? But, be honest with you, everybody that work with us is work remote. Everybody. And we don't have a bunch of offices somewhere for somebody to go in. So we make it work. everybody that work with us work from home, they work from home. So we are a work from home operation, literally, but we work very well working from home. Unless we are out doing something, then okay, we all together. So work from home can work, but the way these folks get down, Now, work from home, you can save money on rent/leasing a building. You can save money on gas. You can save money in a lot of ways working from home, but not every job you can work from home. You know, you're a police officer, can you work from home? No. If you're a firefighter, can you work from home? No. But certain jobs you can. Now, the difference about working from home, at least in certain fields, what they have to worry about, AI going to be the first one to take that job. Because if you can work from home, that means AI can do it. And trust me, AI is becoming more and more advanced. Okay? Just want to let y'all know that. Yeah, you're right. Let me see. Hold on. Jim Rowe, you're right. Many took advantage and ruined it. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, you say Trump works from the golf course. Yeah, I mean, can he not play golf? It'd be like me saying, you know, I can't go do nothing I like to do. I mean, who cares? Somebody like to go hunt, fish. Somebody like to go play basketball, ride four-wheelers, ride horses. Some people like to travel. Can you not do that? What's wrong with that? Well, he has Secret Service protection. He's the president. Why he wouldn't have it? Even out of office, he had Secret Service protection. I mean, I don't know why people put on him no different than you would put on yourself. So just because you got a certain job, you can't go do what you enjoy. I mean, being a president of the United States has a lot of stress. So if golfing is going to help him calm down, because you don't want Trump too agitated, because you already know how he get down on a good day. Let him go play his golf on the weekend, calm himself down, so he don't go start World War III. You know, Trump will start World War III with his mouth. So let him play his golf so he won't do that. Because let me tell you something, they go start World War III, Trump and the Republicans will have no problem drafting any of y'all. And the Democrats too. They have no problem drafting y'all. And you want to hear some crying. Oh, it'll be some crying in this nation if they start a draft. They ain't got rid of that law about the draft. So please, let Trump go play golf, because I don't want him starting no World War III with his mouth. Yeah, Eric. Yeah. It's like I mean, why worry about? You're right, Eric. You say some people moan and groan about everything about that man. Yeah, I don't care if Trump go play golf. Like, what they got to do with me, man? Now, if Trump want to give me $5,000, I'm take that. And if he need to go play golf to get ideas, go play all the golf you want. Why not? I mean, shoot. I mean, I don't have a golf course, but if I did, I would play my golf. People be worrying about the wrong thing sometimes. Like, right, like that's why sometimes it's like, it's so annoying. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on the stream tonight. Really appreciate it. We definitely greatly enjoy you being here. Tomorrow night, we will be streaming, but I'll be live in a different location. I gotta do something in another location, so it'll be a mobile stream. It won't be here, right? So we're still gonna stream with y'all at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. That's definitely the plan. Make sure to take advantage, like I say, of that promo, the Black History Month promo. Make sure to it's BH Month 20. Check out all the content we have on the app. A lot of content there that you haven't seen. Of course, all our series are going to be there. You know, like the Slay Queen, Boss Chronicles, which I have on there. Basically, me talking about different things that I deal with related to business. You can check that out, and all other things that we got coming down the pipe on the app. And but we thank y'all for